It's the road, let's travel. You won't ever say so how I move. You don't know my battles. That's a vibe right there. That's that free soul, man. That's that free soul affirmation track right there. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. We are live. Let me make sure I got everything I need. Yes, Zersky. Peace, love, and light. It's the God, Lord Christopher, the living survival manual, back with another download straight from the cosmos. Remember, someone has to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed, always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process. Hey, listen, man. I'm doing this thing. I'm getting in my. I guess you could say I'm getting in my bubble. I'm getting in my bag. You feel me? Where I feel as though the things that I am constantly pushing forward and seeking to obtain are within hand's reach. I'm one step away. I'm one meeting away. I'm one person away. I'm one, you know, I'm just saying I'm one step away, yo. And I believe it. I know it actually. Just based off of the work that I'm putting in, based off of the feeling that I get when I get up here and I do these videos. I feel good, right? So I just had to get that out of there. Hope y'all feeling good. Take the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate that. If you haven't, go ahead and check out the last podcast, episode 12. Creators create. You feel me? Check out the last question that I asked when it comes to this 100 days, 100 videos, 100 messages. Like, I'm really doing it. 100 days, 100 videos, 100 messages. Go check those out, man. Go check the previous ones out. I've done 2 so far. This is day 3. I feel good. I hope y'all feel good too. So look, check. Let's go ahead and get into the disclaimer. Alright, the vibes here at SYG Studios are to motivate, educate, and enlighten our people to achieve greatness through seeking new ways to invest in themselves. Everything is high level. What we think, what we say, how we feel, and how we act. But before we even get into the energy, take the time to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love engagement over here. You understand that a village pushes the trend, not just one individual. The support is much appreciated. You heard? Also, take the time to visit the link. Y'all see it right there. Or you can go ahead and scan that QR code right there, right? Scan that QR code. That'll take you to the site. And come join the SYG community on all social platforms. Book one-on-one consultations to obtain personal guidance, personal resources. You know what I'm saying? That's where, I promote my services, the services that I have to offer, whether it's brand building, brand marketing, you need a logo design, you need a web design. Like, I do it all, man. I'm like a Swiss Army knife. So you can book one-on-one consultations to obtain personal guidance, personal resources, and much, much more. Our aim here is to not only grow the brand, but reach at least 500,000. Yes, I said 500,000 plus individuals. It's a 500,000. You feel me? I got big goals, and I'm gonna reach them. Who want, need, and are seeking the knowledge to live a more abundant life. Now, with all the information being provided in this disclaimer, I just want to say this. Please take the time to do your own research, people. It's very, very vital. My content is intended to be used for motivational purposes only. Always do your own analysis based on your own current circumstances. Now, all together, let's get into our God body energy. We're going to inhale peace. Exhale growth. Now see our greatness. Here's what we learning today. Last episode we learned about creating. We learned about being able to approach our setbacks and our failures in different ways, and understanding that depending on the circumstance, depending on where we are at mentally, spiritually, even physically, that can dictate how we will react to those or approach those failures and setbacks, right? So today I wanted to talk about, for episode 13, how tapping into wisdom is the cure to any present issue in our lives. Tapping into wisdom is the cure to any present issues in our lives. Also, we're going to tap in for day 3 of 100 days, 100 questions, 100 messages of thought-provoking questions, rather, that I would ask the top 1% when it comes to elevating mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, all of those sectors. And the question of the day is, what habits have contributed most to your achievements? What habits have contributed most to your achievements? So those are going to be the 2 things that we're going to dive into today. So without further ado, let's get straight into the education and get out of this indoctrination. You heard? This is all about reprogramming yourself, thinking more high-level thoughts so you can make more high-level moves and put yourself in high-level positions. Whatever that looks like for you. You feel me? Whatever that looks like for you. So, wisdom is the cure is the name of the episode of today. Wisdom is the cure. So, last night, story time. Y'all already know the vibes. Last night I was listening to another, I'm gonna call it webinar coaching by Mr. Myron Golden. He has a tough YouTube channel. I know I'm promoting him a lot, but this is what I do when certain individuals have a specific way of enlightening me on different things. You feel me? It doesn't matter what it is. I give respect where respect is due. So he was talking about wisdom and how it was one of the key things that the Most High stated you needed in order for you to be able to, even begin the journey of elevation. Like it's a significant piece to your path. Like it's a real tool. If you don't have nothing else in this world, you have to have this one. That serious. You feel me? And so he was discussing the different layers or the different prerequisites that you have to go through, like how we had to do in college. Like you had to have prerequisites before you can, take this class and move on to, the next class and things of that nature. He was going over the different prerequisites before you even get to wisdom. Wisdom is like the 4th level. You feel me? But there are like 5 different levels that we experience until we actually understand what it all means and how it all helps us on our journey. So I wanted to give y'all the game. You feel me? I wanted to give y'all the free game. So today, let's talk about wisdom and like really define it and how it helps to cure any issue present in our lives. And first we're going to start off by asking questions. You feel me? I like to ask questions. What is wisdom? Like, what even is wisdom, right? And let's go to the etymology of it. I like to break words down. We're going to go to etymology of the word wisdom. You feel me? All you got to do is look it up. It's right there at your hands. Now, so we're going to see more. All right, wisdom, the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. The quality of being wise. That's one definition. The soundness of an action or decision with regard to the application of experience, knowledge, and good judgment. That's 2. Third one, the body of knowledge and principles that develop within a specified society or period. In their wisdom, they decided to dispense with him. So that means that was application there. What is the root? I mean, you can go to another one. The real meaning, the ability or result of an ability to think and act utilizing knowledge, experience, understanding, common sense, and insight. So you, like, even in definition, you could just go to Google. Even in definition, is saying that you have to obtain these other different stages these other different levels in yourself mentally, spiritually, before you even can know what wisdom feels like or see what wisdom is. So what are the prerequisites, right? What are the prerequisites that Mr. Myron Golden was breaking down for us to be able to obtain wisdom so that we can cure ourselves in any space that we need to cure ourselves in, whether that's, again, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, energetically, like whatever you want to apply it to. Wisdom is like literally the key to being able to fix each and every one of those struggles or one of those issues. This is something that I've been learning my whole life. This is something that I teach to individuals who struggle with mental health woes, things of that nature, constantly in major depressive states. You feel me? Not knowing what to do and how to do it. Like, when you got wisdom, you know what to do and how to do it. So let's break that down. So the prerequisites that he has stated was, number one, people have to understand that, like, you're in a state of ignorance. And how he described ignorance was in this fashion. He was saying ignorance is when a person has an absence of truth. Like they don't have any knowledge of particular things or particular topics when they're in different rooms, when they're in different spaces, when they're in different conversations, no matter what it is. Like, they're ignorant to it. Like, I was ignorant to being able to fix my tire, change my oil, just doing a multitude of different things until I got exposed to it. I was ignorant. I didn't know the truth. I didn't know the knowledge of it until I stepped into stage 2 or stepped into level 2, which was knowledge. And that's the accumulation of truth. Once I started reading books, once I started understanding that I got to do this and not do that, once I started realizing that, okay, well, if I read a book on how to change a tire, that's teaching me how to change this tire, in the physical, and then I do it. That's how you start to level your mindset up in understanding that to obtain wisdom, you got to go through these stages of realizing these things. It's a battle. It's a process. So you were in a stage of ignorance, didn't have the truth. Then you hopped into the second stage, which is a stage of obtaining knowledge, which is an accumulation of that truth that you wanted to find out about. And now with those two combined, you have understanding, which is an assimilation of truth. You brung that together. You brung it all together. You brung ignorance together with knowledge, and now y'all have an understanding. You feel me? It's like me teaching you how to create a logo in Photoshop. How to develop different worksheets and things. That I'm talking to my mental health counselors now. Develop different worksheets and have notebooks and take notes when you're with your client, so that when you get home, you're able to have an accumulation of all the truth that they gave you, so you can create their individualized service plan on how you're going to help them with their goals, their objectives, the interventions that you are going to, do, so that you can assist them with obtaining the resources that they need. Like, you have something that's ignorant, doesn't have the truth, doesn't have any knowledge. You have the knowledge, y'all bring it together, understanding. And listen, just how I'm breaking it down to y'all, and it's like, duh. That's how I felt. sometimes the message doesn't come in the right form from right people. You never know how it will impact you and from who. That's why I try to get up here and be the who for someone. So when I was listening, I'm like, yo, like, that's all you have to do. Literally. And every day I've been getting up with that mindset, because every day is a reset. Every day is a reset. Every day is, okay, let me get it right. And then once you get it right in that one day, okay, let me keep it right. Because you're still living. Don't want to get off the deep end. Let's keep going. So now once you got understanding, after you've grown out of ignorance, you've obtained knowledge, you brought that together, and you now have understanding of the truth. That's where wisdom is like, all right, now we can have a chat. You did, you show improved in each and every one of these stages. You acknowledge that you was ignorant. You sought seek and you shall find, right? You sought knowledge. You brought those two together. You feel me? You collaborated with them. Now y'all have an understanding of what's going on within you. Now we can talk. Because now you're ready. And readiness means to now apply everything. That's what wisdom is. Wisdom is the source that teaches you how to actually start applying all those things that you have learned. Like what I'm doing. 100 days, 100 videos, 100 messages. I was ignorant to the fact that, like, yo, I needed to figure out something that can challenge me and change, my perspective on what's going on around me. I obtained knowledge by accumulating just a lot of vision and enlightenment from these books that I have behind me, listening to people who are where I honestly feel I want to be in whatever state that I'm focusing on, like listening to that and then bringing that together, like, hey, okay, well, this is where I was, this is where I want to do. Now I got an understanding of what's the realness of it. Now I'm applying it. Now I'm in my wisdom phase. And that's what you guys need to start understanding, and what you need to start doing when you are trying to figure out, hey, why do I feel stuck? Why do I feel like every time I take 3 steps forward, I'm taking 2 steps back? Why do I feel like, let's get out of that. All of the tools that we need are right in front of us. It's just on you. It's just on you at the end of the day. Because even me, I could have obtained all of this knowledge, got an understanding, known that I'm not ignorant to it anymore, and still meet wisdom at the door and fold. Don't apply none of it. The key in it all is going through, like, I'm gonna give y'all another real definition and how all of this applies. Going through the experiences, because wisdom is going through, it's doing, it's applying, it's the experience. Going through experiences to obtain comprehension, which is understanding, the facts and information. This helps to generate new abilities, which is knowledge. Let me repeat that. Going through experiences to obtain comprehension, the facts and information. This helps to generate new abilities. The experience is wisdom. The comprehension, the facts, the information, that's understanding and knowledge. Y'all brought those two together. Got rid of ignorance. Like, for us to be able to get there, We have to do these things. We have to go through these prerequisites. We have to go through each and every level for us to obtain all that we need to obtain in our lives. I want to be physically, I'm transparent. I want to be better physically fit. You feel me? I want to be better physically fit. So what do every day? I get these joints busting. Right? I apply it. I say, yo, I want to get physically fit. What can I do to get physically fit? I said, well, I got these weights in my house. Right? I can just start doing something. I can just start moving. Just start doing something. got my yoga mat, you feel me? I ain't mean to get out here and be no workout, fitness trainer or nothing, but I just start applying everything that I've obtained over the time that I've learned. Like, okay, well, if I want to get here, I just go do this or go learn how to do this and then just apply that knowledge. Coming to get some wisdom, Posy. Say what's up, Babas. My dog just walked in. But yeah, man, like I don't really know what more to say to break that down, but like once I realized that wisdom was the cure to everything that I was trying to obtain in my life, my mindset changed. I started reprogramming my mind to focus more on this than to focus more on that. What do you truly want? What do you truly desire to have in life? It doesn't even always have to be material either. Because a lot of people think materialistic. It's a cool thing. I literally have everything I ever wanted. I want more, but everything that I've ever said I wanted an iPad, I wanted a microphone, I wanted to podcast. Like everything that I've said I've ever wanted, whether it doesn't matter, I got it. I know I can obtain, like, but when you're going through this, it's like, is it inspiring others? Is it impacting families? Is it building generational wealth? Is it building generational health? Like, how big is the dream? Because somebody had once said to me, if your dream only ends with you, it's selfish and it isn't big enough. This platform, See Your Greatness Studios, is beyond me. This is a platform for everybody to see their greatness. That's why I like to do interviews with people who are passionate in their craft, giving free knowledge, free game to other individuals who can utilize that as an opportunity to create extra income for themselves if that's what they want. In the past year, I generated $12,000 for myself making t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Making logos. And it might not sound like a lot to some people, but for me, that helped me realize, like, yo, like, if I can make 12,000, I can make 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. Like, I just keep putting that's what I'm here for. I'm here to create. I'm here to build. I'm here to experience. It's literally in the definition of wisdom. Experience. I'm trying to experience everything. What Denzel say? I'm leaving here with something. I'm leaving here with something. You feel me? So that's all I got for that. Wisdom. Actually, no. I wanna read this because this was a scripture that I read. And the reason I read the Bible is because this is what our people know. And if this information came from information that we wrote. Take the time to try to decode the things that they kept in, because you have to keep truth in. Laws of the universe. For every lie that you tell, you have to keep a truth. There's truth in there. So I decoded, but it was just talking about it's Proverbs for security in wisdom, right? Hear, my children, the instruction of a father, and give attention to know understanding. Understanding is comprehension, the facts, information, right? For I give you good doctrine. Do not forsake my law. When I was my father's son, tender and the only one in the sight of my mother, he also taught me and said to me, let your heart retain my words, keep my commands and live. Get wisdom. Get under. He got this in exclamation points. You feel me? It says get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. So how they're talking, like they put in all this knowledge in like a story. It's storytelling, yo. Like they're storytelling, and they're making wisdom seem like a character, like a person. But it's allegorical. It's metaphorical. It's like how certain people think of Zeus. You know what I'm saying? Like wisdom is literally in this, how they have it written. It's like talking to like a woman named a lady named Wisdom. So keep my command, live, get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her. Do not forsake wisdom. And she will preserve you. Wisdom gonna preserve you. Right? Love her and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. It's on principle. He said it's on game. You feel me? It's on principle. Therefore, get wisdom. And in all you're getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she will promote you. Exalt her, and she will promote you. Because there's another step, yo. It's another level to all this. And y'all want to know what the last level is? Y'all want to know what the last level is? This how cold wisdom is. The last level is called foolishness. And the reason it's called foolishness is because it's the abandonment of truth. Wisdom like, oh, you going to abandon me and everything that I gave you? You must be a fool. Give me them. And then people get into that state or that mind or things around them just start crashing the fuck down. Because you won't listen. You started walking away from the truth of what got you where you got. Like, come on, man. You gonna turn your back on the source of everything that you have? Give me them. Literally, exalt her and she will promote you. She will bring you honor. When you embrace her, she will place on your head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory she will deliver to you. Hear, my son, and receive my sayings, and the years of your life will be many. I have taught you in the way of wisdom. I have led you in right paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hindered. Come on, man. They talking game right now. I know a lot of people might be scared of this book because it's a lot of controversy, me included. But I obtain knowledge from everywhere. Because I can choose what knowledge to apply to my life and what knowledge doesn't apply to my life. If it don't sit and if it don't resonate with me, it don't resonate with me. I don't care if it's Christianity, Buddhism, Islam. Like, they all have learned from Source God. Period. They all are vessels of whatever Most High they serve. It's always truth there. There's always lies there. Like, no matter how you, let's get beside that. Let's get beside the labels. There's knowledge in here that can help you get to wherever you're trying to go. Why aren't you utilizing it? You so mad about it, but you ain't utilizing none of it either to see if it actually works or if it actually helps you and other people. I had to get beside myself too, y'all. So I ain't even coming for your neck. But listen. And when you run, you will not stumble. Take firm hold of instruction. Do not let go. Keep her, for she is your life. That's your lifeline. Wisdom is your lifeline. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of evil. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn away from it and pass on. There's been a lot transpiring in my life, and I'm realizing, like, yo, yeah, Satan, get behind me. I don't need this. I don't need to hang out with y'all no more. You feel me? Like, I don't need to be in cahoots with my demons no more. Whatever is affecting me. I don't need to be in depression. I don't need to be in anxiety. I don't need to be in anger. I don't need to be in, like, you don't have to be in that. You don't gotta chill with them. You don't. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is like the shining sun. That sun give you a lot of energy. If y'all ain't go catch that movie, DC, the new Flash with Batman, they had to go save. Look. I like to watch Marvel stuff like that because this stuff isn't for entertainment. It's document for. We can go into a whole nother spiel with that, but there's a part in the movie where they had to go save Superwoman, and because she was enclosed in like this big ball with like no sunlight, no windows, like it was just keeping her energy that she's used to compressed. When they freed her from there, the first thing that she did was shoot up out the building and go straight to the sun and just like embrace it. That's what helped her like literally gain her energy back, gain her strength back, gain her sight back, her vision, her powers. So that sun is powerful. So where was I at? Like the shining sun that shines ever bright unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is like darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. Y'all can't tell me y'all ain't never walked in the dark and tripped over like a step or something because you ain't see it. What? Big toe hurting? Right? My son, give attention to my words. Incline your ear to my sayings. Do not let them depart from your eyes. Keep them in the midst of your heart, for they are life to those who find them and health to all their flesh. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it the issues of life. Put away from your deceitful mouth and put perverse lips far from you. Let your eyes look straight ahead and your eyelids look right before you. Ponder the path of your feet and let all of your ways be established. Do not turn to right or left. Remove your foot from evil. Bro, it's evil to sit in ignorance. That's the game right there. It's evil to sit in ignorance, yo. You know something not good for you. You know something is constantly pulling you down. You know this. You have the knowledge of it. But you ain't trying to get no real understanding. You're not bringing two and two together. You'll never be able to knock on wisdom door. She'll never greet you. She'll never buzz you in. And then when you do get the opportunity to sit, chill with her, chop it up with her, hang out with her, don't turn your back on her. Don't be no fool. Don't forget what got you here. Why would you want to leave something that's good to you? It don't make sense. That's free game, yo. That's free game. Let's go ahead and move into the end of the segment of the day, man. Day 3, 100 days, 100 messages, 100 thought-provoking questions. Day 3. What habits have contributed most to your achievements? For me, the habit that has contributed most to my achievements is waking up every day and looking at my my whiteboard that has my core values written down. It has like my daily tasks written down. It has my daily objectives written down. I got this calendar in the background. I write down, the month that I'm in. Like, actually putting a visual in front of me of the things that I need to get done has helped me get to each and every one of my achievements that I've ever set for myself. For instance, I know that I'm one conversation away. I know that I am one interview away. I know that I am one person away that I helped or impacted that is going to project me to wherever I feel I want to go. So when I wake up and I do things like, all right, let me wake up, let me meditate, give my time to God, read a little bit, go work out, get my physical right, walk pause, make sure wifey good, just like constantly just going through that phase of planning things out for my life, that has helped towards my achievement. You feel me? Even in the spiritual, focus and being in the now, not thinking about my past so much, not thinking about my future so much, having that balance of living in the now. I can plan for my future, right? I can understand how my past has affected me. However, I'm in the right now. What can I do right now to push me in whatever lane that I'm trying to go to? What energy am I casting out? Like, what am I focusing on? What knowledge am I obtaining? Am I getting an understanding of that? Am I choosing to stay ignorant in a particular thing that I know I need to do in order for me to go tap in with wisdom again, so that I can know how to apply all of it? Like, going through those prerequisites and understanding that as long as I continue on this journey that the Most High has for me, I'm going to be able to have all of the things that I truly desire. If I want to have a Porsche 911 and God's like, oh, son, all you got to do is just go, touch this person, make sure that you are giving them knowledge here, make sure that you are, helping them with resources here, make sure you are, like, changing their mindset when it comes to being able to build their own brand, or telling them, hey, you need to get in this program, get off drugs, like, go do therapy, like, help touching his people. Like, why not? I get what I want, he get what he want. We good. Is it something that you are doing that is righteous? Is it something that you're doing that okay, well, I know that I need this, but the end goal, the big goal is this. Like, my big goal, like, I'm going to tell y'all, I want to have recreational centers. I want to have community gardens. I want to invest in the Big 3 team or have something like the Big 3. I want to build schools, have our own sets of transportation. Like, it's so many different ideas. I ain't going into all of them because I need to patent some stuff. I got some creations up here, especially more now than ever, because I've been dedicating each and every moment to just listening to the Most High. What you want me to do? What you need me to do? Look, I ain't asking no questions, because I've seen the different phases of what happens in my life when I don't listen, and what happens to my life when I do listen. What happens in my life when I take those conscious thoughts that God has given me to excel and push down to my subconscious so that my physical can exert and go get its monetary equivalent. Or if I'm sitting here listening to my ego thinking that I got everything, And then when I'm looking around, I ain't got nothing to show for. Like, what side of the fence, what side of the pendulum is you really trying to rock on? This is the CEO Greatness podcast. We don't want to see nothing other than high level. Like my guy 19K, he say, everything is high level. I know what poverty look like. I know what not having real guidance around looks like. And it ain't no hard feelings, but God helped me realize, hey son, you ain't gonna be in that your whole life. Just keep moving. Don't be stagnant energy. Because I can't utilize that. So every day I dedicated myself learning new, observing, fucking up. Dang, did that. I don't do that this time. A wisdom said if I do this, if I do that, like changing my mindset, man. Not being afraid to do things that are a little uncomfortable because I ain't used to it. Wisdom is about experiencing things. That's what we're here to do. Experience things. Ain't nothing about us supposed to be comfortable. Chilling. Water don't even rest for real. Think about that. A river don't even rest. In its chillest state. It's still flowing. Maybe quietly. But it's still, energy always moves, yo. It never, that's the laws of vibration. Everything is in the ebb. Like, where I'm gonna bring this, I gotta bring this back up. Cause these books like this will change your life, man. What we got? Hold on, just let me read this to y'all right quick and we out of here. So we got, what does it say? The law of vibration, and this is Kabbalion Hermetic philosophy, teaches you about the laws of the universe. I like to get to the root of why I'm here and why I exist and why I feel so great. I like to get to the root of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Quantum physics, metaphysical, just regular physical. So we got the Kabbalion organized according to the 7 basic principles, which it says form the basis of philosophy, right? Mentalism. The all is mind, the universe is mental. That's law 1. Law of correspondence. As above, so below. As below, so above. Law of vibration. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. And that's real. You can put your hand under a telescope. You don't even got to be living. No brain activity. Heart start beating. But if you literally still take your body and put it under a microscope, you will still see it moving, the energy in it moving, the organisms, the bacteria, whatever everything has another level to it, a deeper level. Like these movies that they come out with, these Marvel movies, Ant-Man and how he can shrink himself down to like micro, like that's, use your mind. That's why I like to ask thought-provoking questions, because it's going to allow you to use your mind. Cast the net to the right side. What y'all think that meant in the Bible? These two sides of the brain operate on, look, law of polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites. We can see that in women in male and female. Why am I so tongue-tied? Probably need some water. Law of rhythm. Everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. All things rise and fall. You got your good seasons, your bad seasons. The stock market goes up, it goes down. Like you feel good, you feel bad. Like the other end of the pen, like these laws, like a real thing. Laws of cause and effect. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Everything happens according to law. No matter what it is. If you do this, this is what's going to happen. And that can be either how you feel, positive or negative. It's based off of your mind, your perspective. And then the last, number 7, but there's multiple, but the last that they go into, number 7, is the law of gender. Gender is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. Gender manifests on all planes, not just a physical plane. It manifests on the spiritual plane as well, on an energetical level as well. I think is that a word, energetical? But yeah, man, like, that has what has contributed to most of my achievements. Reading, being more self-aware, having a plan, sticking to the plan, understanding that if I have goals, I have to set objectives. I have to have like target dates. I learned all this from mental health and working with clients. 9 years in it, and I'm now realizing, like, yo, I got the knowledge, baby. I got it. I got it all. Like, I know what to do. I honestly, the client has been my therapist this whole time. When I think about it, you feel me? Because helping them help me, and that's how it's supposed to be. That's the barter system right there. Help me, help you, help you, help me. You feel me? So, day 3, man. 100 thought-provoking questions. This was episode 13. Wisdom is the cure. I hope y'all learned something. I know I did. Because if you thought I only did it for you, I do this for me too. You feel me? My kids gonna one day look back at these videos and be like, you know, Daddy was spitting some real facts, some real truth. We gotta learn how to operate in this world. And as a man, I've learned that the only way that I can effectively and efficiently move out here is if I'm listening and I'm tapping into coach. Or whoever coach sends my way in order for me to be able to get to that starting spot. Gotta go through those prerequisites. Get out of ignorance. You feel me? Go find knowledge. Where you at? Hey, dog, I need you. Now we got a little understanding on how I can move. Now I go shoot my shot with wisdom. And I dedicate my time to her and never forsake her. Never turn my back on her. Because I gave a vow to her that I would always honor her. That's the game, y'all. That's going to help you through a lot of stages in this life. I'm learning this myself. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is fire. And I'm excited of what's to come from this once I look back on these videos. Finally got the visual good. I love y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that does tap in, that does, answer the questions as we go through these 100 days, 100 questions, 100 videos, 100 messages. And we just turn this podcast up. You feel me? Share this to somebody who need it. I'm giving all y'all homework. Share this to at least 3 people. I'm trying to run this up. Run my podcast up. Run my YouTube up. Scan that QR code. Hit that link. You feel me? Book me. Book me to do something for you. Y'all need vinyl t-shirts? I got them. Hey, wifey got notebooks. She got them. We Swiss Army knives around here. We can do it all. Because why? We got wisdom. We got knowledge. We got understanding. And we ain't fucking with ignorance no more. And we know not to forsake the queen. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Till next time, remember, someone got to see your greatness. Why not start with yourself? Stay blessed, always finesse. Definitely trust the Most High's process. The true keys to success. We out.